Hey, how the hell is he gonna be like dark and shit? Really? Edit uniforms. This is my uniforms. This is the uniform I'm repping. Oh! Oh, what's up? I just wanted to talk shit. I didn't think you would be all mic'd up and shit. Hey, don't beat me bad either. I said, don't beat me bad. Don't revenge your brother. I had to handle him real quick. There was nothing real quick about it. Matin being Matin again. Who? Yo, T. I don't know. He said he wanted to see the game, so I'm broadcasting the game so he could see it.
Hello, everyone.
That should be fucking me up though, because it closes my it decreases the screen a little bit.
Trying to lead 13 to victory. It's Palmer's Cardinals going up against Manning's Giants. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium as we welcome in our guys, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Good shit.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. But let's give them a little more credit than that. Because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet, you still have to be physical. And that's what they did on the first play.
And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs.
Dude, I hate you. I hate you.
For the offense.
From midfield, here's Manning.
Come the fuck on, dude.
Taken down. Eli sacked. Marcus Golden from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Second down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on third? We'll see. They'll run here with Marine. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll go for it. It's Manning. He's got Cruz complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 9 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Manning now on 1st down. It's his target, the tight end.
There you go, Will Ty.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now Manning throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Well, this past year, Arizona finished 7-8-1. Here are the defensive starters for the Cardinals. What do you make of this football team defensively heading into next year, Charles?
Well, they're an aggressive group, and they didn't generate the same number of takeaways that they normally do. But I think that coming back in 2017, a great core of players, and they'll get Tyrann Mathieu back. And if they get him back at his 2015 level, look out, because Patrick Peterson's one of the best corners in the game as well.
Going with their tight end on fourth.
Good shit.
He'll get nothing out of that one. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They come out here in the eye. The first carry now. This is Johnson.
There we go, baby.
Lose yardage here. Going
Ready,
down
step
back
up.
at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front?
Oh, baby! DRC, baby!
Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Hit as he threw it. Charles, that ball's got to come out quicker.
It does, and the way that happens, know where you need to go with the ball in pre-snap. Has to read the coverage, has to have a great idea so he knows he can get rid of it right now to an open receiver.
Because he had no back in there to protect him with that 5-wide set.
So you know what, you become your own blitz control because you've got to deliver the ball and know you're going to get hit.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Oh!
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense.
That's some bullshit.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. And this one is...
That's some bullshit!
And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here... that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you can see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
That should be 15 yards, though.
A good pickup there, a 22. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
A big run there by Johnson. 45 yards. Fresh set of downs here. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now it's Palmer. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over and play the security crew. Incomplete here.
This is one of those plays where everything went right except the finish. Got out of trouble, found a receiver downfield, but it fell incomplete.
Let's go. On third down, Palmer looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted.
There we go.
A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
3 yards remaining here on second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there at 22.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And they'll run it here. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's Manning to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Defense thinking pass. They got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6.
Oh, good fucking D. Good D.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I would not want to be an offensive lineman in today's NFL, especially not a center or a guard if you got to deal with these massive defensive tackles who could not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught, just go ahead and tackle everyone that comes in your area and keep the one with the ball.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we
I hate playing against you, dog. Hate playing against you. Always freaking happens.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. They'll send Brown in motion right. Now Palmer to throw on second down. Underneath for Johnson. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Palmer.
Oh, come on! Come on!
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, there's the first time in this game that Carson Palmer finds Larry Fitzgerald. Likely won't be the last, but how about the way these two have helped each other's careers?
Yeah, they really have. It's hard to believe with Fitzgerald, well, really both of these guys, how long they've been in the league now. But Fitzgerald, 3rd overall pick back in 2004.
Yeah, how about that? Remember Carson Palmer, a former Heisman Trophy winner? He's finally found a real home in Arizona.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Palmer. This will be caught by Brown.
Dude, I don't know how you freaking find this shit.
Reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
On 2nd down, Palmer. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Come on, man.
The intended receiver was David Johnson, and it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This time Palmer will throw. And this is caught on the left side, Jerron Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Well, you know something? Hard work and incredible efficiency does pay off. And that's Larry Fitzgerald of Arizona. 107 catches. I thought he was supposed to be getting older and slowing down.
I was just going to say, people are wondering when Father Time's going to catch him. But he's too fast for Father Time.
Right now, he's keeping Father Time at bay. And, in fact, is still continuing to flourish in the desert.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 42 yards out.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Ice the kicker.
No good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And now here's Ross. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And he is down deep into Giant territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Jason Pierre-Paul first burst on the scene for me, headed towards his draft year. You know what I saw him doing? Like 15, 16 backflips in a row on a YouTube video.
Athlete.
Absolute athlete, and he uses that agility to slip past guys and make plays in the backfield.
Draft year 2010, 15th overall pick. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So good news, Charles. This will not be a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter number 3.
Let the celebration begin, partner. Yeah, it's just a field goal, but the way these defenses ruled the first half,
I hate games like this, dude.
Points are looking pretty good right about now.
Now after the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. Bobby Rainey now to return it. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just
oh, my fucking goodness! Come on!
Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he's got Will Tye complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Manning going to throw. And this is Shepard on the catch. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Manning now on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3. And it's a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner. Get him out in the flat and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
Here's Manning to throw. Caught. It's Cruz left side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but at least it does draw them back level.
And that has to be job 1. A touchdown certainly would have been nice, but here you get back on even
motherfucker,
terms,
dude.
and now you've got the rest of the second half to try and get yourselves in front.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out now come the Cardinals. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You
jump it. Fucking jump it.
I don't know about that. Super tall.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Right now, 1-18. 1-18. Sally 19. Sally 19.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Get ready. Blues 58. Blues 58.
In motion left is John Brown.
Mirror.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer.
Come the fuck on!
And he'll get up to the 40.
Are you fucking serious?
It's a 7-yard gain.
That's some bullshit.
To move the chains. And that's one of his advantages.
Dude, you got lucky with that shit.
Height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They come out here in the eye.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
On 1st down, it's Palmer. And Gresham.
Come on, dude.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Good.
That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chris Johnson, 35 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
I'm laughing to myself because I can just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing to Dodo Beckham
The one time
Jr.
you
Of
go
course I thought
fucking
he was
man.
open.
I'm hoping you were going in zone and shit. You're some
Yeah,
bullshit,
a
dude.
rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
I'm like, all right, he's stopping short. I'll go up top.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning.
Come the fuck on! Who the bro? Really, bro? What defense are you using? Come on, dog. Really?
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he comes back with 1 complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Now Manning, gotta have this one. And
Good shit. Good game, man. Good game.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Devon Kennard able to drop him for a loss of 4. And Palmer gives to Johnson. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. They'll run it with Johnson.
Come the fuck on!
4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Catton's
good game, dude.
And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
Dude.
So his second
I can't get shit going.
And that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th,
Oh my goodness! Come on, dog!
The coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throwing now is Manning, and brought in by Jarrell Adams. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
He's going to let
Fuck
it
you.
fly. So they took
Oh, where's the PI? Where's the PI? Bro, where's the PI? Where is the PI?
To take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun.
Bro!
Missed an opportunity.
Oh, I guess you didn't see him like move.
Now Manning. Sliding out of the pocket. And his pass incomplete.
That's some
Jarrell
bullshit,
Adams,
dude.
The tight end was the target. And that'll make it 3rd down. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. To throw is Manning. It's caught. Shepard. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. He goes for 18 yards. The drive will continue. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. Manning. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds.
Oh, come on. That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Manning to throw. And this is intercepted. And that's
Good shit, dude.
Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And a big
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me what the fuck you're doing. Because that shit looked like straight 4 6, but has a different feel.
Here they have a 2-score lead, barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
How many times do I get in the fucking red zone?
Day where we actually see something like that.
But Buchanan's a fucking safety, though.
So the run
is he?
Chains, and here we go on 1st down. Shift together here from the D-line. They come out here in the I. They go to Johnson again. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
All I know is that dude is fucking killing me.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
A road win in the National Football
Nothing like
League.
eating a
Charles, you
fucking
never take that
dick,
for granted,
dude.
No matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right
See
here
who
in
the
this
hell
room.
sending me
And then
messages,
you go
dude.
on the road,
Good shit.
band together and get it done.
Like I said, the 4th quarter is always when you come up.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that.
Sub to take. I will sub back and hit notification button. Close game. Oh, that's your brother.
Live Stadium.